Hello, everybody. Pastor Mark McDonald on day 3 of week 6 of Experiencing God, Knowing and Doing the Will of God. We're here at the First United Methodist Church of Batesville. Delighted to be with you as we share in a journey of a 12-week study. I hope that you're following with us in your workbook, but certainly I'm glad that you're here following through with these videos. Today, the title of our lesson is called The Truth of Your Circumstances. I first saw that and thought of the old show, Truth or Consequences. And boy, they're not that many differences when you really get down to the meanings of the phrases. What are the truth of your circumstances? One of the things that struck me today about this lesson that I found very interesting is the concept of truth. You've heard the saying before. What is truth? Truth with a capital T. Truth with a capital T means that it's not just something that's true, but it is the truth. And oftentimes when we talk about that with our spiritual lives, we're talking about the doctrines that we believe that are true. The very specific beliefs that we believe are true sometimes get challenged and change over time. If you think about it, there were times when we thought women could not be pastors. There were times when we thought blacks and whites had to worship separately. We have lots of things that we thought were true, but they changed over time. And so when we say truth with a capital T, we go beyond just doctrines to a higher truth, a higher reality of God. And that's what this is about. The truth of your circumstances is there. And the very first sentence of today's workbook lesson really jumped out at me. It made an impact on me in the past, but today it really did. It says you cannot know the truth of your circumstances, truth with a capital T, unless you hear from God. Listen to that. You cannot know the truth of your circumstances unless you have heard from God. That is a powerful statement. I hope that you'll struggle with that like I have today. One of the ways that I found a portion of that answer for me was to understand that concept of truth with a capital T. Because truth, when we use it in that way, becomes a godly, a divine, a spiritual higher power of truth. And one of the things the workbook will challenge you to think about today is how that comes true in a person. That God introduces you to the truth through a person, and specifically, Jesus. Jesus, of course, we know in the gospel, it says, was the Word made flesh that dwelt among us. In many ways, that carries through to us that truth, there is a great truth that doesn't change over time, that is timeless. It's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Jesus walked in that truth, became the embodiment of truth. So as you look through the lesson today, think of what you see as truth is with a capital T, and think of the times that we've all gotten caught up in truth with a small t, and over time we realize the things we thought were true begin to change, and we begin to understand something in a much newer way that is much more godly. So I hope that's helpful for you in the study today. It's a challenging one today, so enjoy it and be a blessing.